Hey guys, this is 6A1 Shadow, your CPC commissioner, and here we are with another coach interview. And today we are interviewing our previous co-commissioner and other than me, our longest standing majors coach. Say hello to Volume, coach of the Arizona Dactyls.
Hello, guys. It's great to be here.
Uh,
Fantastically rainy day. Ugh, I don't think that matters too much, but still, mood is grim. So,
all right, so let's get down to the first question of this interview. So, how do you feel about your performance in CPC season 3? Like how do you generally feel about how you did?
crippling depression. Basically sums up my feelings of season three. I started, I, yeah, season three. My team was a thing that happened. I don't know. I didn't really. I thought it through, and then I realized that it didn't work at all. Like it worked, but it was obnoxious and it was annoying, and I had to go to Anthony for help lots of times when I could get it. And I got destroyed in some matches. I destroyed in other matches, but yeah. I mean, overall, it was okay, but not what I wanted. So, and I really like to look forward to this season and hopefully do better. Um, yeah, and I think definitely towards the end of the last season, my mood for the season was like, "Fuck this! This is dumb! Woo!" So yeah, that was my opinion at the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season. I was like, I don't have the mental fortitude to do this.
Yeah, the last
Uh,
two yeah, the last 2 weeks of the season were just like for me too, because like you did have a better record than me last season, so like I kind of had it worse, but at the same time like
oh,
I was a bit busy at that
I
time,
was like,
so I was like these matches don't really matter.
I think I was 3-9 last season, or four
Uh,
and eight. I was 4-8.
4-8, yeah,
I tied with everyone in my division except for Yost.
yeah, Yost just like killed your division, and then everyone else was four.
That's because our division was definitely the weakest division. So,
Yeah.
woo. Anyway,
All right, so to go on to the next question, how did you get into competitive Pokemon and the draft league format?
let's see. I started playing Showdown back in like I don't remember 7th, 8th grade. We kind of I was in Arizona. Then I was using an iPad to play Pokemon Showdown because we couldn't do anything else. And I was with Joey and Henry, right? You and Henry.
Yeah.
So, and we were just kind of playing Pokemon Showdown, and we just kind of built random teams and used what we thought was good. I don't even really remember it too well. Well, I just remember T-Flame and Henry's use of Mega Gyarados. So, um, but yeah, and then the UCL happened like at a time that I forget. Um, that was
it was like 2 years ago.
that was I guess summer of 8th grade. Yeah, summer of 8th grade. And I was like, this is cool. And then I watched the end, and then I think around then we started CPC season one because we wanted to. We were like, "This sounds fun. Let's do this." And so we got like 6 friends, 6 other people together, with Joey and I, like including Henry, and it was fun. I mean, like it was dumb. We were really bad. Everyone was really bad except Joey, Henry, and I were clearly the best of everyone with all 6-1 records. No one came anywhere close near us really. The closest record being like 4-4, and then this kind of clown fiesta there. And then I also started watching the GBA season 5, watching A Drive and Miguel, and that was interesting. And I was like, this is cool. I want to do this. So I mean, that's how competitive and then into league format. So that's
Yeah.
that's the story there. Although I never really got
Yeah,
big into like the ladder climbing. So mm,
it's kind of funny for me asking you how you got into like competitive because we kind of did
yeah,
together.
exactly. Like, oh, how did you do this? Well, I totally know, but I'm gonna let you tell the story. So yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So our next question is how much Pokemon Draft League experience do you have? Like I know you've been in all the seasons of the CPC, but what other leagues have you been in
Oh,
besides CPC?
surprisingly, when I look back, not that many. I've been in the WCP, right? And that was Clan Fiesta. I
Oh
somehow
yeah,
went
that league.
5-1 with a pretty much all physical attackers. and like Latias is clefable. Yeah, so Megalodios and clefable. So that was a team that happened, and I made mistakes and then did well because of that league was Clown Fiesta. Um, so that's my opinion of it. And then we got I think SBL that also ended in Clown Fiesta. I think I was undefeated at the end, and then just Clown Fiestas because the leagues fell apart. And then let's see what else. I guess then I go to the Guy Fieri League where I finished 6-4 because at the end I just started falling off and not really prepping as well as I should have. And in the playoffs I just kind of was like, yep, this is a thing. And then I guess then replacing you in UPC season 3 and then continuing to UP season 4 was 3-2 UP season 3, and like kind of took it. I was kind of like I lost a match that I needed to win, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take the last match, Cloud Fiesta, and I lost 0-0. So that was a thing that happened, and then I guess I'm 2-0 in UPC season 4 right now. I haven't uploaded anything. I don't know if I will. I might upload stuff. But I might upload the fucking Clown Fiesta replay that I just had, and it's fair and balanced. Pokemon is a fair and balanced game, and that's all I can say. Anyway.
All right. All right. So now to move on to our next question. Um, what are your opinions regarding how the meta has changed between Generation 6 and Generation 7, as well as your opinions on the new concept in Z moves?
Well, you see, Z moves and the new meta. So I honestly coming into Draft League, we had like a small thing that we were doing for fun, and then everyone was like, "No, let's not do this." It was kind of Clown Fiesta. It's kind of dumb, so we stopped it. But that's when we first did it, and I had no idea what the meta was, so I was just drafting random stuff. And I don't really think I think I have a better understanding now, but I still think I'm like, how does Pokemon? How does new Pokemon? Considering I don't think I've really played with any of the new Pokemon, because I don't understand how they do. So I was like, and I watch other people, watch other draft leagues like Joel and Anthony and Iron Flash Gaming, and I was like, yeah, new Pokemon. What are those? Don't matter. Ignore them. So that's how I like to approach this new meta. I'm still learning about nerfs now. I didn't really keep up with the meta shift, so I don't think I can be that informative. Z moves are interesting, especially in draft league format, and like because it makes you think about a lot more stuff. But the more you limit the Z moves, the more I feel like it's like it exists. It's not really doing too much. Like it's important, and it can turn around a game and break important walls, but at the same time, it hasn't personally impacted me that much, and I think I played in some low tier leagues that haven't really utilized Z moves as they should be. So I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely like leagues out there who where a bunch of the coaches don't really like utilize the Z moves. Like I understand like that would happen at the beginning of like at the beginning of 7th gen. I apologize if you hear the rain outside. It's like pouring where I am. It's probably pouring where you are too, because like we're in the same state, in the same city.
I mean, I'm just gonna point out that my weather is different than everyone else's weather so just because of where I live, so it's like okay, it's dumb. It's just dumb.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying. So at the like I understand at the beginning of the generation, like not a lot of people would be utilizing them so much because they wouldn't know like the strategy behind them because it had just come out. But I feel like now there should be more people who are utilizing these things. So it kind of confuses me as to why people aren't utilizing them. It may just be like the level of skill for the players in the league. It might be other things, but like I don't really know. Like in my personal opinion, they're fun. They're fun to use, and they can be really helpful in matches, as you said, to like break important walls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. So next question: how confident are you going into season 4?
I'm feeling like I can get that solid 6-6 record, and it's honestly all I want is to go even. So 50% win rate is good enough for me. I don't care if my differential is -700. As long as I'm 6-6, I don't care. So that is where I'm aiming to be. So I drafted stuff that I didn't draft yet. But anyhow, Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a solid season as long as I can continue improving my play, which I feel like I have in terms of thought process, and it's so I think I can do stuff this season. But there is some very strong competition. Honestly, don't know the skill level of some of the new people. So, um, and considering that I am the only person from last season I have my division is coach. Um, yeah, I don't really like. I don't know. I don't know how things are gonna roll out here. So, but I feel like I have the capability to win every game, but I'll see how things go because I doubt that I'll be able because I'll get outplayed and I'll play myself. So we'll see what happens.
All right, all right. So on to the next question. Kind of going off of what you were saying before about how you don't know the skill levels of people. In your personal opinion, for the coaches in majors, who do you think is the most skilled in CPC
And who's
season
the
one?
most skilled? Well, considering we don't have Gypsy and Zaza, uh, we lost some top tier. We don't have a lot of people from the last season, but we do have Abe, uh, Paul, or Philip. We got Rice Pool. He's solid. We've got I'm blanking. We've got Verd, who's good. We got Toach, who's good, and we got Yost. And so I really think like everyone's like a lot of people are really good here. Uh, but I don't know who the top battler is. But I assume a lot of people are like Abe, really strong, and Verd, really strong, and Paul's always really strong. So we'll see.
All right, definitely. And another question to add on to that, which coach is your favorite to
Well,
play a
who am I
match against
most like looking forward to
in
playing?
the league?
You. We
Yeah.
haven't played since season 2, and I need my revenge.
I know we haven't played since season two, and I just like came out the shadows replacing that guy and
Yeah,
just beat
it was
you with his
depressing,
bad music.
and so I need to take my revenge on that. And I would be looking forward to playing Will, but I don't play him unless he magically makes playoffs, which he probably could. But let's see. It depends on how things work out. Depends on how things go. But yeah, I just want to have a good old fashioned rivalry matchup. So between probably the bottom tier coaches and the in CPC season 4. So yeah.
All right, so this next question is going
All
to be
right. All
really
right.
stupid to ask you
Uh-huh.
because you've been here since the beginning of CPC. What made you
Whoa.
decide to
I don't
join the
know. I just kind of huh. Well, definitely because I
CPC?
helped create it, so that was the thing. So and large part of its functionality to the sheet work. So yeah, I just joined CPC because I wanted to have a draft league and I wanted to see how the format was, and then I never left because I liked the format. So yeah.
Yeah, same here, same here. So, so the last thing we want to ask is, for the people who are viewing the CPC, viewing the coach videos each week, viewing the analyst videos each week, how can they get a hold of you? Like your YouTube, Twitter, what ways can they
Well, you could
basically get a
comment
hold of
on one of my YouTube videos. I get the notification of like, oh, that's a person. Or you could just PM me on Discord, but I don't know. You could like, I'm on the GBA server, so if you're on the GBA server, PM me. So the GBA fan one. So a lot of people are there, also and some other stuff. But yeah, no, that's probably the best way to if you ever want to have a conversation with me, best way. So yeah.
All right, so I will leave his YouTube down in the description below. So that is all for the
Um,
interview. Any last words before we end it off?
that's my last word.
All right, so that is all for this coach interview. Thank you all for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share, and make sure you go subscribe to not only volume, but all of the majors coaches for this season of CPC. And so we will see you all next time.